You're watching the Sega Driven YouTube channel, and it's back to our Sonic Amateur Games Expo 2023 coverage. In this video we're taking a look at Alex Kidd CD, developed by Gerardo Moreno. So, an Alex Kidd fan game then. Yeah, this is a rarity. We've definitely had Alex Kidd hacks and ROM hacks on the channel before. So it's lovely to see that community branch out a little bit more to actual sort of homebrew. But yeah, so this is unfortunately a very short little demo of a training stage. Yeah, not an awful lot to critique here, I'm afraid, which is a real shame because I was quite excited for this, because the whole concept of it is basically what if an Alex Kidd game came out on the Mega CD. And yeah, that would have been great if they'd actually expanded the scope a little bit to really take advantage of the whole, you know, Mega CD sort of enhancements, but this doesn't really seem to do that. It's very much just a sort of 16-bit style looking Alex Kidd game, something like, you know, very similar to Enchanted Castle on the Mega Drive, but with CD audio, you know, like real Red Book audio, which is all well and good, and you know, a lot of Mega CD games are like that. It's just, you know, upscale Mega Drive ports with CD soundtracks. But I would have liked to have seen more. I would have liked to have seen more of the Mega CD gimmicks. I would have liked to have seen things like sprite scaling and rotation, or maybe even FMV, or, you know, special stages like third-person stuff where Alex Kidd can move around a sort of Mode 7 style flat stage like the Sonic CD special stages. I just would have liked to have seen more things that felt more Mega CD in this, and unfortunately it just doesn't feel like that. Like I say, it just kind of feels like a Mega Drive game with a CD soundtrack. It doesn't feel very enhanced in that regard. Just really run with it, you know, just go crazy with the ideas. Because at the moment this is just running, jumping, punching, and then you've got a new storm attack which allows you to sort of rapidly sort of stomp on the ground. Couldn't really find a great use for it other than the bouncy blocks, which you can use to reach greater heights and collect the money that's quite high up in the air that you can't just jump to. So if you use the storm attack you can bounce higher. And then there's the stage design, which just doesn't feel like it's as well put together, unfortunately. It doesn't have that meticulous like placement that something like Miracle World does, where like everything feels like it's put there in a very specific way so that you can explore and break individual blocks, for example. Yeah, there's just not as much going on. There's not as much you can do with the attacks. Where's the flying kick? Like, it's just I want to be able to hit specific blocks, and you can't a lot of the time. And then there's this one maze section where you have to sort of like crawl around, which was a bit strange. I didn't quite get what was going on there at first. You have to find the exact route through it, otherwise you die in places. Yeah, it's just a bit lacking, this, unfortunately. I want a little bit more from this, and it's not quite there at the moment. It's very much an alpha. So yeah, hopefully I want to see more of this in the future. Like I say, I want to see more of those sort of Mega CD style effects that will really enhance this and make it feel more like a genuine, you know, what if Alex Kidd was on the Mega CD game. But at the moment it's just a little too bare bones. There's not enough going on, and it's over very, very quickly. And it just doesn't feel like it's really a Mega CD game at the moment. It just feels like a Mega Drive game with a CD soundtrack, which I know a lot of Mega CD games are like that, but it would have been nice to have seen more of the Mega CD style effects in this that are sadly lacking in this demo. But, you know, fingers crossed we see more of this in the future, because I'd like to see this idea expanded out a little bit more. And it is just nice seeing Alex Kidd fan games, because you just don't see them very often.
Woo!